Hi, I'm Kathy Boffman. At ComBlue, we live and breathe online communities every day. Our company has built over 25 branded online communities that collectively have a membership of over 13 million people. So, as industry thought leaders, we see a lot of really great and not so great practices applied to community building. So we wondered, what really is the state of online communities today? We conducted some research to find out. Mostly what we wanted to know was, what is the quality of member experiences? So we joined over 135 online communities and then scored all of them against 20 plus best practices. So what did we find? Some of these communities had a real reason for being. They engaged us in ways that made us want to come back. We either learned something, we had fun, or they made it easy for us to meet like-minded souls. Sadly though, most really failed. No brand scored as a high performer. So what we really found was that 3/4 of these communities were either in what we call the experimentation phase, or they were plain and simple ghost towns. They were disorganized and dysfunctional. They basically seemed to reflect a build it and they will come mentality and really didn't serve to engage at all. Only 20% of these communities had any signs of any kind of a cohesive strategy. We believe that when you think about how resource intensive these can be, why would you embark upon this kind of a community journey without having a strategy in place? One of the things that interested me the most were the best practices that weren't used. For example, over 60% of these communities had no indication of active community management. There was no human face, there was no true engagement in any kind of an interactive way, and there was no real heart or soul of the community. It was a real missed opportunity to build brand affinity. So what's the bottom line? Even people like us who live and breathe community every day, we learned a ton. We were shocked at the ahas that we had as we went through this process. So if you want a peek at what we learned, go to comblue.com and download a copy of our report. It'll give you a lot of insights into who are the up-and-comers. Again, nobody scored as a high performer, and what elements they're incorporating to accelerate their community programs. We think it's a pretty good read. Enjoy.